Hi, I'm Brent Campbell. Once you understand nutrition and how it affects our bodies, what you need to eat and when and what not to eat, it all becomes crystal clear what to do day to day. In many cases, from my experience at least, when we truly understand how bad for our bodies certain foods are, the appeal fades. But still, sometimes you should eat the things you love that taste great but aren't necessarily good for your body. So yes, enjoy the pizza or the burger, drink the beer or wine, whatever it is that makes you smile, because life is too short not to. But life is also too short to overindulge. Getting the balance right for your body is the trick. Most experts I've listened to have generally said we need a cheat day once a week. Inevitably, personally, I have one or two. Should be easy then, right? It's most definitely not. And once you get the weight off, you have to keep up the good habits to keep it off. It's not like you reach your goal and then you get to coast. You have to keep exercising, keep eating right, keep disciplined habits, and so on. Otherwise, that weight you work so hard to lose creeps back on. For the billions of us who struggle with our weight, it's an unending battle. And then life happens. Birthday parties, holiday parties, get-togethers with friends tend to involve copious amounts of tasty and unhealthy food. Not to mention, we get cravings, and life is too short to eat only the healthiest foods all the time, even if the educated few truly understand it, eating them will help us live longer and feel better with far fewer ailments as the years pass. And contrary to an objection I understandably hear a lot, eating right doesn't cost more. In truth, in dollars, it costs less, but it takes way more time and patience to prepare. With all the cleaning, chopping, and cooking, it can take a couple hours to get a healthy meal on the table. Do this every day, and the time adds up fast. An important factor that never occurred to me until I adapted to a healthier diet is that I eat far less often, and I buy a lot less food now. I no longer pay for junk food and drinks. What I do buy is the best quality vegetables, nuts, and meats with a handful of supplements, and my grocery bill is generally about half of what it used to be when I was eating what tasted good instead of what was best for my body. Since I really only cook once a day now instead of 3 times, preparing food doesn't take as much time as I'd have thought it would before ditching the processed variety. Beyond eating as many veggies as you can, of course, there are lots of things to keep in mind. I hear the health experts go on about which vegetables and fruits and so on we should and should not eat, but they rarely talk about how they should be prepared, which is important too. Cook it at too high a temperature in an unhealthy oil, for instance, and the nutrients are no longer bioabsorbable. Put another way, prepared the wrong way, your body can't take in the nutrients from the healthy food that you're eating. That said, once you know to use a healthy fat while cooking, among other basic lessons, you're on the right path. Meanwhile, thanks to market demand, there are new products hitting the shelves every day that promise to improve our health. Some are straight nonsense, and I won't waste my precious time or yours discussing those. Others appear compelling, and I figure they're worth a closer look. Many of them I've tried. Some of them I use every day, and I can attest to their benefits. I'm going to try more of these more compelling products, and I'll report to you about the experience. I'll tell you what products I use now, why, and what I think about my experience so far. I'll also recommend products that I think are worth trying and why. While there's much to learn, I'll do my best to put in layman's terms simple choices or hacks you can make to dramatically improve your health from the inside out. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe so you can stay tuned. See you next time.